Hey guys, I'm Kavan and this is PhotoForge. Today, we're doing an Invisible Man themed photo shoot. And we're also going to show you how we made this vintage study. We're here in the garage, but when we take our photo, we might not even be here at all. So, let's get invisible.
To begin building our study, I used this old portable clothing rack as my structural base. I attached the cardboard pieces to the base of the clothing rack with packaging tape. For painting, I used a vintage brown paint and a brown rust paint. I created a few small slits in the cardboard for a window. The window was lit with a Genaray 365. I lit the set with a Genaray Square Sun 1x1. The amazing thing about the Genaray Square Sun is you have the ability to change the amount of light it produces, as well as you are able to change the temperature of the light. Now time to wrap my face in bandages and begin shooting. When shooting, I make sure to get multiple shots of the same pose. One with the arm up, one with the arm down. That way, when we are erasing the hands of our subject, his body will remain intact in the background.
Alright guys, that's it. Let's head to the editing bay.
To begin editing, we are going to pull in our main subject image, the hand replacement image, and a base image without the subject in the shot. Place the main subject image on the top, with the hand replacement image below it. Begin to erase your hand from the main subject image. Once that is completed, let's replace our other hand. Bring in a shot of your hand tucked away in its sleeve. Place it over the hand of the main subject, position it so it looks right, and begin erasing everything that is not needed. Now to make the feather look like it's floating, bring in a shot of just your feather, holding it from the top. Place it over the feather of the main subject image. Begin to erase the top of the feather shot until it begins to blend with the main subject's feather. To remove the visible fingers, I simply paint over it with a black paintbrush to create the look of a hollowed sleeve. Now to polish up these walls so they look a little less cardboardy, I'm going to use a clone stamp at 100% opacity and begin removing the lines of the cardboard. Once in Lightroom, I use the Hue and Luminance tool as well as the Split Toning tool to give the image a light tint. Back in Photoshop, duplicate the base layer and apply a light blur. Erase the blur from your subject, the desk, and anything in the foreground. This is going to add more depth to our image. To begin coloring, I start with a black and white layer and lower the opacity of the layer to 13%. I then use a selective color layer focusing on the blacks, neutrals, and whites. From there, I use multiple selective color layers, with each layer pertaining to one color, to create the look of the image. The light flares were created using a white brush with the opacity lowered to 5%. Now, let's finish up this image.
that does it for this week's episode. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. And a big thanks to our episode sponsor, Genaray. Genaray provided the 2 lights that we use to light our shot. To see more of Genaray's products, head to Genaray.com. And lastly, I'd like to give a huge thanks to BayPhoto. BayPhoto is the best in photo prints, but what's even cooler is if you use me as your referral, you'll get 25% off your first order. To do this, just click the link in the video description below and it'll take you to BayPhoto. Sign up with me and you'll get 25% off your first order. With that said, I'll see you guys next time.